The Stobart World Rally Truckers are in Finland after a 4-day journey from the UK. They've delivered the spare parts and marquee area for Stobart's World Rally team.
It'll be quite impressive when it's all set up.
But the truckers' jobs don't end once they've dropped their load. They have to muck in and become builders. They've got to erect a hospitality area for the rally team and their guests, and a service area for the cars.
So it just starts building from the ground upwards, and it just gradually starts to look like a service park.
It's the height of summer, and as Finland's so far north, it's daylight 19 hours a day, and they'll need it.
These panels, it all clips together, it's like a flooring. That has to go down first, and then we build the hospitality around the floor, yeah? There you go, 110 metres long, 25 metres deep.
These are the kings of flat pack. There are hundreds of parts to deal with, but these lads have done this so many times, they don't need instructions.
This is the framework for sides and the roof. We've got to put all these up. They all get fastened together with these buoys that hold everything together. And then once that's up, we can start actually putting the roof on.
Despite the hard graft, the lads are in good spirits.
Welcome to Rally Finland.
The World Rally delivery team are the envy of all the other Stobart drivers. But it's not all glamour.
Everybody thinks we get the chairs out and put our feet up and drink beer all afternoon, but no, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen at all.
With the hospitality tent finished, they move their attention to the service area, where the rally cars are fixed and given the once-over. But there's an obstacle, and these lads are perfectionists.
As you see, there's a post in the middle of the service area, so normally the ground sheets will come level with the front of the hospitality, but because it throws the line out, it'll throw the whole service area out. So when you look at it, everything will be at a miss, it'll all be on an angle.
We could do with a big hacksaw, really, but I don't think we'll be allowed to cut it down.
A lot of people won't actually notice, but to us we notice because we know how it's supposed to be. Something as simple as that can cause a major problem on a job like this.
They have little choice but to reposition the service area as neatly as possible. But there's already another problem.
Bottoms come off.
So, it's bent.
They've found they've got a bent tent post that could delay the build.
Just bent that much, you're not going to be able to do it by hand. Otherwise, we'd have to drop the whole tent, take it apart, and start again with it with a new corner.
So the versatile lads come up with a plan. If you've got a forklift, why not use it?
To be a jack of all trades on this job, sort of like a truck driver, come builder.
Sparking, pneumatics, we do everything.
Someone who knows how hard the truckers work is legendary Finnish rally driver Juha Kankkonen. He's a guest driver in Stobart's rally team this year.
I mean, you can't do anything if you don't have a good service. You need something to eat, you need place to relax, plus good service. These guys, they do a big job to organize everything. It's not an easy job to do, but it's a very important job.
Now the service park's ready. It's time for the rally team to unload their cars. But Mark proves he's a trucker through and through. He only has eyes for the trailer.
When it's fully loaded, each car's worth about £250,000. So you got 8 cars in there, so that's quite a lot of money. It has 2 decks, as you can see. You can get about 4 cars on each deck. And the back of the trailer actually extends so you can put the extra car in it, which is pretty good. So when it's not actually being used, it just closes the back up again, makes it a shorter trailer. So yeah, it's a nice trailer, that.
The next day, the rally kicks off, and the service park is in full swing. Over the last week, the trucker boys have had to transform from drivers to construction workers, and now to domestic goddesses.
Salads for lunch, freshly made coleslaw. Whatever chef wants for lunch, that's what we'll concentrate on.
They're cooking for the drivers, corporate clients, local VIPs and the media. Mick Maunder is the chef for the rally team, and the truckers are his sous chefs.
We will do maybe 800-900 meals at least.
team breakfast. There'll be guests for lunch. And I think there's drivers and drivers' guests for tea.
Mick runs a tight kitchen and knows his band of trucking helpers well.
When they first came, it was probably quite difficult for them because I would imagine they're used to just driving their truck somewhere, unloading, parking up. When they came here, it was a big, big shock. Always keep your prep area clean, Tony. There you go, I'll show you how it's done, pal. Not like them scanners.
Luckily for Tony, this isn't completely alien territory, as he did have a spell at catering college.
Watch out, Gordon Ramsay. I don't think we do too bad for truck drivers.
As the morning wears on, the pressure is rising as the crowds arrive for the race. At nearly 100 degrees Fahrenheit, it's one of the hottest days of the year, and prepping the buffet is causing the heat to rise in the kitchen.
Cut them chilies. Yeah, and we're cutting them like that.
Yeah.
And then obviously I was sweating, so I got a piece of this.
No.
Right, and I had this in my hand.
Yeah.
But my fingers must have touched my head, and my head now is on fire. It's really burning. I'm going to have to get a bottle of water, I think.
There's no time to be a drama queen, as there are 300 hungry mouths to feed. And it's not just the invited guests they're concerned about, there's also the freeloaders. So Stobart trucker Pete is doubling up as a security guard.
You'd be surprised how many try to get in for free drinks and free food. It's just a case you've got to keep them out.
The race is in full throttle, but more food's needed as the buffet is running low. It's all hands on deck.
Is there another pasta out there?
A bit more busy than I thought it was going to be outside, so.
Just got to keep batting on, keep going. Maybe a bit of chance we'll get some dinner as well today.
So it starts getting a bit manic now.
Everyone's fed and watered, so now the truckers become washer-uppers.
Welcome to the jungle.
Comes as it keeps coming, you just keep washing it, wash it again, dry it, wash it again, dry it.
You don't get a chance to stop, really.
It's not what people think we do. I think we have a glamorous life on here, but this is it.
After this racing heat, Stobart's rally team remained fourth in the World Championship table. And thanks to the backroom boys, the service and catering areas have run like clockwork.
They are one of the last people here again. They were the first here in the morning, so it's another long day for these guys, you know. Just shows you we can't do it without them. They're so busy and they're such a big part of the team, so I couldn't do my job without them for certain.
The lads have survived Finland and face 5 more countries in the rally season. Bring it on.
You get to the end of a rally, it's all packed down and you sort of sit in your truck and you go...
Sigh of relief.
That sigh of relief, that were a bit of graft. And then you set off, you get home, have 2 or 3 days at home and you're looking forward to your next rally. End of the day, I'm actually a truck driver, you know, but I'm quite fortunate to be able to do this job as well.